Years ago when I got married, I had a wonderful wife. She was perfect in every way. What she said, what she did, I mean, it was perfect. But I wasn't. I drank real heavy and she knew about that. She did love God. She was a Christian, got saved when she was 12, but I had never been born again. Well, years rock along after I get married, and I drank worse. In fact, I was drinking every day, and a lot of times I would leave work and go to the nightclub and drink until late after supper and then come home. Well, we've had more fights about my drinking, I guess, than anything, and she had something happen to her that I thought was quite amazing, because I had built up a lot of things that in my mind, I was not a good husband. I was not a good daddy. I really wasn't. And I look back on it and I think, golly, man, I had so many things that I did wrong. And she tried to correct me, but that didn't work. One Saturday, I'm out plowing up ground back in my garden, and she looks out the kitchen window and sees me out there, and the Lord spoke to her, because our marriage was going downhill quick. This was the 10th year. And he said, if you don't forgive him, I won't forgive you. And she was harboring a lot of ought against me because I had done a lot of things wrong. She had the fear of God come on her, that she lived perfect all her life, and not one thing that she wouldn't do was forgive me. And it harbored inside of her. And she did it right then. Then she went and took every remembrance of everything that was bad and just cut it out of her life. And something else she did that I could not absolutely believe, it was so amazing. When I come in, she says, honey, I got to talk to you. The Lord just spoke to me and said, if I don't forgive you, I won't be forgiven. I just want you to know, I forgive you, and I will never bring your past up again. Now, that's a fault of a lot of people, because they keep bringing the past up and they rehash it and rehash it and rehash it. The past gets worse. So when she said it, she meant it. And she never brought my past up again. Guess what? We had a brand new marriage. I got born again. I got filled with the Holy Ghost. I started doing what I was supposed to do as a daddy and as a father and as a husband. I mean, everything. And we had the closest marriage after that. She said that I seemed like a different man to her. Well, I was. Do you know that the reason we have a lot of problems in the world today is because people bring up the past so much? Like maybe they bring up the past, wars and things like that. And they want to foment this. And when they do, it just keeps the trouble all stirred up. There's no forgiveness. And people continue to walk in that. It's not the people that did wrong so much, if they ask God to forgive them, but the one that didn't forgive is the one that's in trouble. All right, I've said my little piece there. Perk on that, you guys. Now, that's really important, forgiveness. And that's when I said when I turned 80 years old, there was going to be 2 or 3 things I was going to do. Number one, I was going to forgive everybody that wounded me or hurt me in any way. I was going to ask for forgiveness if I did anything wrong. And I was going to love everybody to the fullest. And I was going to be honest with people. And so I've done that, and my heart is clear. If you'll do it, and you'll forgive whoever's in your life that has hurt you or wounded you, I promise you, you'll be a new person. God bless you, and go in peace. Love you. Bye.